Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Periscopers? What's up, YouTubers? I thought I'd share with you this. This is kind of an old dish that my mom used to make when I was a kid. And I'm sure that if you're Hispanic or Mexican or maybe even Spanish from Spain, which my mom claims her family is from, then you may be familiar with this dish. It's kind of like, I guess, a Spanish version of macaroni and cheese. It's pretty dirt cheap and easy to make, and kids love it, kind of thing. And I loved it as a kid. But you know what? I don't know what they call it, what the proper term for it. You know, I don't know what they call it in Spanish. I mean, a lot of people told me before it's just simply called sopa. You know, but as you guys know, there's all different kinds of sopa. This one is very particular. This is just pasta shells with tomato sauce. That's it. Nothing fancy about it. Pasta shells and tomato sauce. So, but there's got to be a word for it or a dish. And maybe there's not one, but it's been passed down over generations. My mom has taught me how to make this, and so I'm making it here in front of you guys live. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, it's already, you know, I already made this. But it's pretty simple. As you see, you just kind of put oil at the bottom of the pan. Please excuse me, that's my son Philip. He's playing. And when he plays, he likes to scream. He's a monster, and he's playing all kinds of stuff. But by telling him no to be quiet, will just make it worse, believe me. So I'm going to let him scream. So anyways, what you do here is you put oil, and you add, and if anybody is watching this or watches this later, please tell me what the proper name of this thing is, because I would love to know that. But I just kind of stir this around. As you kind of see, as I get closer, see how some of them are getting kind of brown, kind of toasted. You want to get to the point where all of that is nice and brown and toasted. What? What do you want?
Can I buy cereal tomorrow?
Yes, we'll get it tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you want to get to the point where it's nice and brown and toasted. And but right now it's not there at that level yet. But actually what I'm waiting for, because I like to make it more interesting than that, I like to put in another, I guess, shape added to the mix. And you always want to start with the larger ones first. You want to start with the larger, I guess, pasta pieces first. And in this case, I'm doing like a large macaroni and also a large shell, like a seashell. And as a kid, my mom would always favor the seashells, so we would naturally call this dish shells. And those of you who know me, you know what I mean when I'm making quote-unquote shells. Okay, so that's what this is. I'm making it now. I love this. I mean, it's really easy to make. If you're a bachelor or you live by yourself, this is what I would eat all the time. So if you want to have something new, you've never had anything like this before, you know, go ahead and try it. But again, if you guys are Hispanic or Mexican, you may know what this is already. Your mom may have made this for you when you were younger. You may make this all the time. You might even add a little bit more to it what I'm doing, because I'm just doing the basic ingredients. I'm just doing the, you know, the pasta shells and also the oil. So, wow, I got 7 people looking at this already. That's kind of cool. I didn't expect that. But anyways, hey guys, thanks for watching. Where is everybody from, huh? Anyways, I'm here in Whittier, California, which is a suburb, or it's close to Los Angeles, just in case you know. It looks like it's getting burned a little bit too quicker than I like, so I'm going to lower the temperature a little bit. Okay, but now I think it's just the perfect time to add the smaller piece, or the smaller shape. I thought this was cool because it's a small macaroni, which I've never really seen before. So I'm adding that, and you want to add the smaller one in after, because they cook a lot faster. If you put them in all at the same time, then what you end up having is stuff that's already nice and ready to be, it's already cooked and potentially burned, and the other stuff undercooked. So as you see, the other stuff is pretty much almost ready. So what this did is it kind of slowed it down, and now I'm stirring it up again. And if you guys notice, the little ones are actually cooking a lot faster, so they're going to catch up pretty quick to the big ones. So, yeah, maybe I should start a cooking channel, huh? But this is the only dish I know how to cook, so this is about it. This is all the cooking you're going to get from me. And you're gonna find this when you go to YouTube on P3's Periscopes on the YouTube channel I just newly made yesterday. So I am kind of hungry. My wife is gone. She didn't make me breakfast this morning, so I'm kind of left to fend for myself and make this for me and my kids. And or any kid who will eat it. I know my son won't probably eat it. My other son will eat it. But my daughter won't eat it, so she'll just have to stick to her regular macaroni and cheese. You know, the one I microwave, which is fine. Well, one of these days, maybe she'll get the courage enough to go ahead and try Dad's recipe, which has been passed down from generation to generation. Again, really easy to make. Just nothing to it. You just add oil, and then you add the pasta. But in this case, you don't have to do what I'm doing. Hardly anybody does this. Where I add the two different shapes. Just stick to one shape, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty doom. You just stir it around to get nice and brown and toasty looking. Okay, and I like to get it to the point where it's just before you burn it, not burn, but right before. You got that perfect flavor. It's that perfect sweet spot, you know. Or in this case, it's that perfect taste, you know. And if only you guys could smell. Maybe in the future, 100 years from now, the iPhones will be able to show you smell as well. Hey, wouldn't that be great if they made something that you can project smell with, besides, right now we got sight and sound, but wouldn't that be great if they had like, smell would be the next thing that will be able to come through online? Wouldn't that be awesome? But, I don't know, then I can think how many ways that can go wrong too, right? So anyways, hey, what's up? Hey, thanks for joining. Anyways, I am just making some pasta shells here. It's looking pretty good now. It has that nice toasty look. It's not quite the point where I want, so I'm going to stir a little bit more. But it's getting there. The bigger ones are actually pretty nice and dark. So if they all look that way, like if they're all that color, I'll stop right now and put on the tomato sauce. But we're not quite there yet, so I'm just going to, and I'm not so sure I'll get to that perfect point because these guys are pretty dark, you know? So I'm going to get pretty close to it as best I can. And just, I'll add the tomato sauce just at that right time. Now, in order to do this perfectly, you notice I have the tomato sauce all ready to go. What I don't have ready to go is the water. Aaron, do me a favor. Aaron, come here.
What?
Come here, can you help me? Do me a favor and give me a bottle of water right there. Bring it over here. A bottle of water right there in the corner.
Hmm?
Not that one. Something that hasn't been opened yet. Right over there. You see it? Right there in the corner? Yeah, that. Thanks. Okay, so now I need to get everything nice and ready. I mean, this looks like it's just about the point where it's still not to me. I mean, I like to see everything brown. Sometimes I mess up and it's not perfect, but it may be good enough to go. And a lot of people who make this dish, but tell you, yeah, it's good enough to go. Put the tomato sauce on. What are you waiting for? But to me, I still want to get it just a little bit more brown. A little bit more toasty, a little bit more right on that edge where it's nice and golden or dark golden, and it just really tastes better that way, you know. And I can smell it now. It's like, ooh, man, I'm getting even hungry as I'm doing it. And I'm the kind of guy that likes to leave it a little crunchy, believe it or not. I mean, there's something about the crunch factor. I mean, I used to like crunchy's no good, and you get it nice and soft, so it just melts in your mouth. But I kind of like some pieces, not all of them, to be a little crunchy. So I may take it out of the water sooner than later because I like the crunchy factor. And I'm not sure if that's good for me or what, but I do like that. And maybe it's just me. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who likes it. But you guys let me know if you guys are like that too, just so I get some feedback on that. And for live people to let me know, and also the people who watch this later on YouTube to let me know. Okay, this is pretty much ready now. I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm going to add the tomato sauce in. See, it had that nice sound to it. So now I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Okay. I'll stir it up, mix it in there for just a little bit. That's all you really have to do. And then you add the water. I'm going to put the phone down for a second. Put it up there. Okay. So now, are you guys still with me? Got 5 viewers, okay. Feel free to say hi if you want. Let me know who you guys are from, who's watching this, because I kind of have my hands full, so I can't really go and look and see who it is. I just know I have 5 viewers. So I'm adding water to it, and usually about a whole little bottle of water, your typical size water, what is that, 12 liters or whatever, is how much water I put in there. That seems like the optimal amount. And now you just wait. You wait about 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Like I said, I may even wait 8 minutes because I still like that crunch factor, okay? So, and I don't know, my son just sent me a text. I'm not sure what he texted me about. You want to add some salt to this if you guys like salt. Garlic salt goes particularly well with this thing. So I want to add some garlic salt. Some people just add regular salt, no salt at all if you don't want to do that. But not too much. I mean, if you too much salt will kill it. So you want just a little bit. And there you go. You kind of wait for about 10 minutes. So I don't think I'm going to roll the camera on for 10 minutes, nor do I think I'm just going to sit here and talk for 10 minutes. I think that was just the perfect amount. And keep in mind, when you make YouTube videos, you kind of have to make them around, a good optimal is about 10 minutes, because they're pretty easy to upload from your iPhone when they're about only 10 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this broadcast now. Hey, I want to say thanks, guys, for watching. You 5 guys, whoever you guys are. Thank you very much. And I will see you again soon when I broadcast live again. Talk to you later. Bye.